The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hi, I'm Ms. Jess from the Ames Free Library. The leaves have turned, and that crisp fall air is a sign that we are getting close to that perfect, cozy time of year to curl up with a good book and your favorite hot beverage. But don't get too cozy at home, because then you'll miss out on the great programs happening at the library this month.
To kick things off, we have a great informational session brought to us by the team at AAA Northeast. They'll join us on Thursday, November 7th at 6:30 p.m. for From Gas to Green, Understanding Electric Vehicles. Their presentation will include everything from the history of electric vehicles, the evolution of EV technology, and touch on some of the benefits of replacing a gas-powered car with an electric vehicle.
We're excited to welcome local author Berlene Rousseau on Saturday, November 16th at 3 o'clock p.m. She will share from her book, Grace for Mothers. Grace for Mothers explores Berlene's resilience and strength as a solo parent. She draws inspiration from her love of nature, music, and the profound moments of connection with the world around her.
Are you heading for retirement age? On Thursday, November 14th at 6:30 p.m., check out Retirement, Making Your Money Last. This informational session is developed to help individuals and families prepare to live the retirement they have envisioned. Learn to build a strategy to last throughout your retirement years, even if things may not go as expected.
One of our favorite things at the library is hearing the main floor fill up with the giggles, stories, and songs that mean it's story time. We have 3 story times for you each week: Wiggle Worms on Tuesday, Baby Time on Wednesday, and Family Story Time on Thursdays. All story times meet in the children's room at 10:30 a.m. Stay in the know about story times by following us on Facebook.
And if a morning story time doesn't fit into your schedule, consider stopping by for pajama story time on Wednesday, November 20th at 6:30 p.m. in the children's room. Pajamas and stuffed animals are encouraged, but not required.
Students looking for a little extra help with English or math are in luck. We have volunteer peer tutors ready to lend a hand. Students in grades 3 through 8 can get English homework help and reading support from Preksha, a student from the Oliver Ames High School. Half-hour sessions are available to start between 10 a.m. and noon on Saturdays and do require registration.
Aditya, a student from Sharon High School, is available for math tutoring on subjects up to and including Algebra 1. 1-hour sessions are available to start between 1 o'clock p.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. on Saturdays and also require registration.
Are you hoping your kid, tween, or teen can be more social media savvy? Stonehill College senior Lacey Schlotz, who is majoring in communication with a concentration in media studies, is leading a workshop on how to use social media safely and responsibly. She's leading this group for students ages 8 through 13. Sessions will take place on Tuesdays, November 5th, 12th, and 19th at 3:30 p.m. Registration is required, and details are available on our website.
Teen anime fans are invited to watch anime, hang out, draw, chat, and eat Japanese snacks at Teen Anime Night on Tuesday, November 26th at 6 o'clock p.m.
If the approaching holiday season has you thinking about gift giving, we have some great programs that will help you create something wonderful for your friends and family. All ages are invited to create a recycled art ornament using cut paper figures and recycled materials. Drop in between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Saturday, November 23rd.
Always popular with adults, our Design with Dana crafting series has its next session on Tuesday, November 12th at 6 p.m. Or you can join our Library Beaters program on Monday, November 18th at 6 p.m. and share in the meditative act of creation. For a more personalized learning experience, Anne Hunyadi provides one-on-one and small group knitting instruction on most Wednesday evenings at 6 p.m.
For crafting with the side of technology, we have instruction on the library's Cricut cutting machine and with the Adobe software suite on alternating Friday afternoons. Please note that these one-on-one sessions and Design with Dana do require registration.
Writers looking for inspiration and community are in luck. Teen writers are encouraged to drop by the Teen Den on Thursday, November 21st at 3:15 p.m. for our monthly writing group. Teen and adult writers are welcome to share their short stories, poems, or works in progress at Fireside Tales and Poetry on Thursday, November 21st at 6:30 p.m. And adult writers have a Zoom writing group of their very own, which meets this month on Monday, November 25th at 3 o'clock p.m.
If you're in search of a community of readers, look no further than the library's book clubs. We currently have 4 book clubs that meet throughout the month to discuss books across a variety of genres. The AFL Book Club meets on the second Wednesday of each month at 1:30 p.m. This month, they'll be discussing Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. The Nonfiction Book Club meets on the second Thursday of each month at 6 o'clock p.m. and we'll be discussing The Boys in the Boat by Daniel James Brown this month. Our newest club, the Fantastical Fiction Book Club, meets on the second Wednesday of each month at 6 o'clock p.m. Join them this month for a discussion of All Systems Red by Martha Wells. And our long-running Mystery Book Club meets on the last Thursday of each month at 3 o'clock p.m. Please note that this month's meeting, where we'll be chatting about Nosy Neighbors by Freya Sampson, will take place on November 21st due to the Thanksgiving holiday.
Are you between the ages of 12 and 18 and looking to have a say in what happens at the library? Then look no further than our Teen Advisory Board. The Advisory Board, also known as TAB, meets on Thursday, November 7th at 3:15 p.m. Join us to discuss new things you'd like to see at the library. If there is a need, TAB also completes service activities during the meeting.
Adults looking to get more involved in the library are always encouraged to join the Friends of the Library, a nonprofit organization integral to promoting and supporting the library. This month, the Friends will meet on Tuesday, November 12th at 6:30 p.m.
Another thing adults enjoy is a movie and popcorn, right? How about a movie and popcorn for free? You'll find both at our Monday movie matinee on November 25th at 1:30 p.m.
Curious about your family history, but not quite sure where to start searching? Or maybe you're deep into your research and you've hit a stumbling block. Join fellow genealogy enthusiasts in our Family Trees, Genealogy, and DNA group. The group meets online on Fridays, November 1st, 15th, and 22nd at 11 o'clock a.m., and they'll meet in person on Saturday, November 9th at 1 p.m.
Our popular Tea and Tarot program for teens and adults continues this month on Tuesday, November 5th at 6:30 p.m. Whether you're an experienced card reader or simply curious, there's space for you. We'll discuss the basics of tarot and then learn how to read a simple 3-card spread for ourselves. Enjoy time to chat with others and guide yourself through some self-discovery.
We're cooking up something new and very exciting at the Ames Free Library. We're happy to announce that your library card now allows you access to Library Chef, a new online cooking platform designed for adults of all skill levels. Whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced home cook, Library Chef has something for everyone. Here's what you can expect. 3 live, interactive classes each month with professional chefs, recipes included. An on-demand video library with recordings of previous live classes and tutorials to help you take your cooking skills to the next level. Plus, everything lives right inside of the Library Chef platform, so no need to hunt down a Zoom link. Ready to get cooking? Head to our website, amesfreelibrary.org, and click on the Tutorials button on the homepage. Scroll down and click on Library Chef. From there, enter your name, email address, library card number, and pick a password. Library Chef will send you a 2-factor authentication code to complete your registration. From there, you're ready to go. Library Chef is free for you to use with your library card and is supported through the generosity of the Friends of the Ames Free Library. Start your culinary journey today with the Ames Free Library and Library Chef and discover new cooking skills at your own pace.
Budding artists in grades 3 through 6 are welcome to join us for Quick Draw on Tuesday, November 9th at 4:00 p.m. Color outside the lines, brush up on your art skills, and pencil in time to play wacky and wild drawing games with Miss Hannah and other art lovers.
Smaller artists, ages 2 through 5, can participate in our pint-sized paint and sip on Friday, November 22nd at 11 a.m. Registration is required for this popular program, and it usually fills up quickly, so be sure to check out our website for all the details.
And all artists under the age of 12 can stop by the Children's Room on Monday, November 18th for our latest Kids Take and Make craft kit. These great kits are only available while supplies last.
Students in grades 1 through 3 are invited to combine story and art at the starting line on Wednesday, November 20th at 4:00 p.m. Miss Alicia will introduce you to a brand new chapter book series with a read aloud. Then we'll make a craft. Let your imagination's colors run wild.
Maybe you have an independent reader with a passion for storytelling? Bring them to Readers Theater on Tuesday, November 5th at 4:00 p.m., where they'll have a chance to craft and stage a skit based on a children's story. In just 45 minutes, they'll get to know their character, practice their part, and put on a show.
Is there a better reading buddy than a big, snuggly, furry friend who loves hearing stories? Independent readers can practice their reading skills with a rapt, non-judgmental audience. Therapy dogs Callie and Laddie at Pause to Read on Thursday, November 14th. Advanced registration is required for a 15-minute reading session.
The library will be closed on Monday, November 11th in observation of Veterans Day. And please note that we have some special hours around Thanksgiving. The library will close early at 5:00 p.m. on Wednesday, November 27th, and will be closed all day on Thursday, November 28th. If Black Friday crowds aren't your thing, stop by and see us on Friday, November 29th. We'll reopen at 9:00 a.m. on Friday.
These programs and so much more are available when you visit us at the library at 53 Main Street. We're open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. And you can find us 24/7 on our website at amesfreelibrary.org.
Welcome to Page Turners, our segment highlighting recent and upcoming releases. In 2022, Bill Zamey landed one of the most coveted assignments for a magazine writer, an interview with Johnny Carson, the only one he'd granted since retiring from hosting The Tonight Show a decade earlier. Zamey was tapped for the Esquire feature story thanks to his years of legendary celebrity profiles, and the resulting piece portrayed Carson as more a human being than showbiz legend. Shortly after Carson's death in 2005, and urged on by many of those closest to Carson, Zamey signed a contract to do an expansive biography. He toiled on the book for nearly a decade, interviewing dozens of Carson's colleagues and friends, and filling up a storage locker with his voluminous research, before a cancer diagnosis and ongoing treatments halted his progress. Sadly, he passed away in 2023 before finishing the book. Luckily for us, journalist Mike Thomas, Zamey's former research partner, picked up the mantle, and this month marks the release of Carson the Magnificent, This sweeping biography illuminates one of the most inscrutable figures in entertainment history. A man who brought so much joy and laughter to so many millions, but was himself exceedingly shy in private. It traces Carson's rise from a magic-obsessed Nebraska boy to a Navy ensign in World War II, to a burgeoning radio and TV personality, to eventually the host of The Tonight Show, which he transformed along with the entirety of American popular culture over the next 3 decades. Without Carson, there would be no late-night television as we know it. It also captures the turmoil and anguish that accompanied the success: 4 marriages, trouble with alcohol, and the devastating loss of a child. When asked by an interviewer in the mid-'80s for the secret to his success, Carson replied simply, "Be yourself and tell the truth." Carson the Magnificent offers us just that, an honest assessment of who Johnny Carson really was. For readers who enjoy the believable eccentricity of a small town, debut Massachusetts author Megan Perry brings us Water Finds a Way. Recently released from prison, Blake Alvarez returns to the only place she's ever felt safe, a now derelict town in Maine in which she harbored as a teen. Determined to conceal her secrets and losses, she soon finds herself dragged into others' lives when she takes a job on a boat owned by a notorious young lobsterman. Leland Savard is nearly broke, trying to support himself and 9-year-old Quinny as he wrestles with a dangerous family legacy. Though his choice to hire Blake raises local eyebrows, Leland and those around are quickly surprised and jarred by how much they come to rely on her. At the same time, Blake stumbles into love from unexpected places. When Leland's rash actions place her and Quinny in peril, Blake feels forced to run again, only to discover the past is never more than a few steps behind her. On her quest for home, Blake must confront a daunting question: where does she belong? This time of year and the approaching holiday season often bring about reflections on gratitude, family, community, and more. Readers looking for books that reflect these feelings are in luck. This month sees the release of The Serviceberry, Abundance and Reciprocity in the Natural World by Robin Wall Kimmerer. As the author harvests serviceberries alongside the birds, she considers the ethic of reciprocity that lies at the heart of the gift economy. How, she asks, can we learn from indigenous wisdom in the plant world to reimagine what we value most? Our economy is rooted in scarcity, competition, and the hoarding of resources, and we have surrendered our values to a system that actively harms what we love. Meanwhile, the serviceberry's relationship with the natural world is an embodiment of reciprocity, interconnectedness, and gratitude. The tree distributes its wealth, its abundance of sweet, juicy berries to meet the needs of its natural community, and this distribution ensures its own survival. As Kimmerer explains, serviceberries show us another model, one based on reciprocity, where wealth comes from the quality of your relationships, not from an illusion of self-sufficiency. Readers looking for a feel-good story this month should check out The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. Tao is an immigrant fortune teller, traveling between villages with her trusty mule for company. She tells only small fortunes, whether it will hail next week, which boy the barmaid will kiss, when the cow will calve. She knows from bitter experience that big fortunes come with big consequences. Even if it's a lonely life, it's better than the one she left behind. But a small fortune unexpectedly becomes something more when a semi-reformed thief and an ex-mercenary recruit her into their desperate search for a lost child. Soon they're joined by a baker with a need for adventure, and of course, a slightly magical cat. Tao starts down a new path with companions as big-hearted as her fortunes are small. But as she lowers her walls, the shadows of her past close in, and she'll have to decide whether to risk everything to preserve the family she never thought she could have. If any of these titles sound interesting to you, be sure to put them on hold. You can place a hold right in the Sales mobile app, through our online catalog, or by giving us a call. And if you would like information about even more new titles hitting the shelves at the Ames Free Library, sign up for our monthly fiction and nonfiction newsletters.